You're on Semen Retention right now, and you've probably found out by now that once you let go of women, you've got a lot of extra time on your hands, and you're probably trying to figure out, how do I redirect and use that sexual energy? In one of my previous videos, I mentioned a couple different ways that you could transmute all that sexual energy that you had built up. But I'm not going to make you guys go back and watch that. One of the ways that I mentioned was reading. And I know you guys are probably thinking like, Glass, well, what do I even read? Like, what are the best books for me to read on Semen Retention? And I'm glad that you asked that question, because I'm going to be giving you guys some books that I really think will help you guys level up and get the most out of your Semen Retention journey. Firstly, on your Semen Retention journey, I think that you should be focusing on improving the major aspects of yourself systematically. And what I mean by is you should have a plan when you're getting on Semen Retention. You should have a plan of how you're going to improve yourself. Now, you guys don't have to follow me exactly, but here's how I've kind of gone about it in the past. The first thing I try to do is address my mindset. The second step is really getting clear on what I want. And then the third step is addressing who I am as a person. The fourth step is I really monitor my behaviors and see what is stopping me in my real life that is stopping me from getting to where I want to go. What behaviors am I doing that's stopping me from getting there? And then lastly, I focus on the practical steps or practical skills that will get me to where I said I want to go. Like really focusing on the behaviors and trying to install those habits into my life to get me to the end goal. So now that all that jibber jabber is out the way, let's just hop into the best books that I think you guys should read with that framework in mind. This is probably the #1 beginner book that I recommend to people, because even if you don't really believe in the law of attraction, I get it, it's a little woo woo. I think you come away with something more important than that, and I think it's you come away with learn how to think. There's also a special chapter in there that specifically goes over Semen Retention and sexual transmutation. It tells you all about it and tell you how it's effective. So this is a book that you guys definitely have to read. Outwitting the Devil, yet another good book by the great Napoleon Hill. In this book, Napoleon Hill has an imaginary interview with the devil where he gets the devil to admit that his greatest weapon, the greatest weapon that he uses against the human race, you and I, is that he gets us to become drifters. A drifter is somebody who don't really think for themselves. They let outside circumstances and outside influences really just control their mind. And in turn, the devil uses influences like that to do one thing, and that is distract you from your purpose. This book is going to show you how to take back control of your own mind, and it's also going to show you the best route to doing that, which is by having a clear and definite purpose. That is the best way to stop you from becoming a drifter. Cybernetics. Now, this book is going to help you change your self-image. Now, I know that sounds whack when I say it, but when you really dive deeper, when you really peel the onion back, you will understand how big of a role self-image plays in your life. Seriously, your self-image literally plays into everything. Who you think you are right now is based off of your self-image, and that affects your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. It literally affects everything about you. And what's worse, and the worst part about it is, it's very hard to change your self-image, and that can hurt you in a lot of ways. So imagine if you see yourself as someone who's unworthy or doesn't deserve the good things in life. No matter the opportunities you get, the friends you make, the different things that you see in life, you're never going to be able to take advantage of those things, because secretly, deep down inside, you see yourself as an unworthy person. And subconsciously, you're going to push those things away because you really believe you don't deserve them. Guys, if there's one thing that I learned from this book, is that changing your self-image is foundational to changing your life. Meaning you can't do it without it. You gotta do both. Trust me, read this book. Failing Forward. This book is gonna help you stop making excuses, and on top of that, it's gonna help you change your relationship with failure. Because let's face it, whether it's on the Semen Retention journey or anything else in life that you're attempting, you're going to face a lot of failure, and there is no way around it. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even try to avoid failure. Look, I get it. Nobody wants to fail. That shit doesn't feel good. I understand. But at least if you're going to fail, the least you want to do is be able to learn from it and get better, right? I love this book because this book teaches you to turn your failures into knowledge and then turn that knowledge into success. Guys, on your journey, you're going to experience a lot of failure. It's just going to happen. This book is going to teach you how to deal with it, teach you how to learn from it, teach you how to get better from it. It's something you gotta read. The 10X Rule. This book is one of my favorite books from Uncle G, and it will help you take all the stuff that you just learned, everything that you was just reading, it will help you take it out into the real world and go out and do it. Enough preparation, enough reading, enough preparing. This book is gonna help you go out and take massive action towards your goals, and that's exactly what you need to be doing at this point. At the end of the day, you can think about things all you want. You can visualize all you want. You can write the goals down in your journal all you want, but if you don't go out and do that thing a lot, it just ain't gonna happen for you, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, my nigga. It's just not gonna happen for you. Honestly, this book is so great. I believe that I'm one of the hardest workers out there. And this book has revitalized me and it's got me ready, got me juiced up and ready to go. So don't be surprised if y'all see a lot more content coming from me. I got a full-time job. I'm trying to do this YouTube stuff. I'm a top sales rep, but y'all about to see a lot more content coming from me because I read this book. I'm not just giving you recommendations that I don't take myself. Trust me when I say this is one of the books that you need to read on your journey. Anyway, guys, those are the books that I would recommend you read on your semen retention journey. Obviously, there's a lot more, but those are the ones that I personally would start with. And obviously, I just gave you the reasons why. But if you found value in this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell, join the gang, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. You know what it is. Your boy Glasses out. Peace.